Okay. Wait, just wait, just get this in. Okay. Good. And okay, just to let everyone know that this is being recorded, and if anything is said tonight or written in the chat, it could be for at a later date. All yours.
Let's start with the agenda with public session. Laura from the Brooklyn Public Library.
Come, yeah, come to the front. Come on, you gotta say something about the holidays.
I'll be quick on comments, but it's not on, it's on, good. I've already guessed. So I'm Laura, I'm the branch manager from Homa Park. This is Renella, she's my assistant branch manager. You'll be seeing her sometimes in place of me. Just real quick, I just want to say I have flyers for Brighton Beach. I have flyers for my branch. We have English classes. We're actually, if you have any teens, we're having a teen takeover. Actually, on Friday, we have chess. We also have English classes as well as Brighton Beach. Brighton Beach actually has a meditation class starting soon. We're trying to wrap up the year strong and have a lot of fun things. So come out, come check us out. Support us, get a library card. Every library card that you get shows that people use the library. So come out and help us.
And just some stats, some things that are happening in the library. So we have students can actually use their library card. They can access the library through and have live homework. So this is something I don't think a lot of people are aware about, but it's a live person. It's not AI that they're interacting with. And we have actually checked out 6 million items for the entire year so far, and people are actually using the library. Also, there's a thing called the Culture Pass. You have access to cultures with the library card. You get free passes. So these are some of the things that you can access with your library card. So as you said, continue to check us out and visit the libraries.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We move on to the electeds of Charlene Batts from Council Member Justin Brandon's office.
Good evening and holiday greetings to everyone. On behalf of Councilman Justin Brennan, he would like to wish everyone well in the ensuing years. As many of you know, he has turned out and he will no longer be our city councilman, but he is available for help, advice, and continues to wish everyone well. At this time, I'm going to update on some of the last few things we have under his administration. The first thing I want to announce is he is proud to announce the $1 billion for the boardwalk renovations. This funding was secured alongside the mayor's office and comes after years of advocacy and negotiations. This has been a top priority for Councilman Brennan to ensure that Coney Island gets the boardwalk it deserves. This will be in partnership with the Parks Department and EDC for the design and construction. This process will have community input, and if there are any questions moving forward, please feel free to reach out to our office, which you know we have a new councilwoman, which for the first time in this district, we have a woman. So yay for girl power. Her name is Kayla Santisoko, and we are wishing her well. And we know that Coney Island is going to keep moving forward. I'd like to announce that we have our free ice skating December 29th and 30th. That is 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. This is free ice skating for children. Unfortunately, the ice cannot hold the adults, so I'm very sorry. It will not be for adults. Again, that's the 29th and the 30th. Commencing at 8 a.m. There will be a One Island Christmas giveaway. This will be PS 329, PS 288, and PS 188. They're coming together on Saturday, the 20th, from 1 to 4 p.m. to give away toys. They will have music and hot chocolate and chips and all those other fabulous things. I was asked to announce that there is a sip and paint with Santa. That's a sip and paint with Santa on December 22nd from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that's going to be at 2865 West 19th Street. We have cannabis toolkit in our office. So if you're interested in having more information, maybe finding out some things that you may not know or had questions about, we have a toolkit. And one of the things in the toolkit is this booklet. And this booklet is for parents and mentors. And it just gives general information on cannabis, the effects. Yes, it is legal, but there are some challenges that come with everything. So this pamphlet will at least introduce and perhaps answer some questions. And last but not least, we have a Tenants Bill of Rights packet. And in this packet, we have the Tenants Bill of Rights. There's information on lead poisoning, tenant advocacy, housing issues, who to report housing concerns to. We also have these packets in the office. So you all are more than welcome to stop by and pay us a visit to get more information on any of these things. And on behalf of, from my family to yours, have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Thank you.
Thank you. Up is Erica Kaufman from Councilmember Tina Bernicos. Okay, let's move on. Bridget from Assemblymember Alec Krasnikov.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bridget Williams. If you don't know me, I'm Director of Constituent Affairs for Assemblymember Alec Procrasny. Alex sends his apologies. He had a very important Assembly Committee meeting. He did want to be here for the last community board meeting, but he was unable to attend due to this meeting. I just want to say that this year has given us a lot of challenges, and I want to say that we persevered, we came together, and we won these challenges as far as the casino was concerned, and I'm very proud of my community for this. Also, we persevered for years. Alec had been in contact with the Eric Adams, who was the borough president at the time, to get funding to the boardwalk for Coney Island. At that time, he didn't have the fund. He remembered Coney Island in the end, so that's a real triumph. How it moves forward is held in the hands of the upcoming mayor. To let you know that. Our office. Our office is having a toy drive, which will be the 21st. We're collaborating with Bright Stars of the Future, Divine Victorious Organization, and we're having it at A Rose venue. They're collaborating with us also. So that will be the 21st from 1 to 4. If you have children, please come out, tell your neighbors, your relatives. There are flyers in the back. Also, there are surveys going out from Alec Bucrasni's office concerning New York State issues and how it affects you. What is your priority? We'd like to know. This survey could be scanned and done online. There are copies in the back, or if you can mail the copy, you can fill it out and send it back to the Assembly office. The address is right here. You can just refold it. We're wishing everyone a happy holidays from our office, and we're looking forward to a positive new year going forward. Thank you very much.
Olga Buick from the State Senate Stanton office.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you that don't know, we had to cancel our community award ceremony tomorrow night. Senator Spanton is sick right now, and anything that you see on social media was last week, so she did fall ill. But we will let you know when we reschedule this event. And as Charlene mentioned, we do have the free ice skating event, the 29th and the 30th, so we hope to see all the children there. So everyone, would like to wish you Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and whatever you celebrate. And most of all, for a Happy New Year. Thank you to Community Board 13 for all you did this year, for being there for us. And we hope to have a great new year. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Louis School from Borough President's office.
Hi, everyone. Happy holidays. We got the big three: Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas. We have a few things. We are also doing the free ice skating. So that's 8:30 to 10, like you heard, 29th and the 30th. Sorry, 8 to 10:30. Community board applications are open. I think I said that last month. They're open until February 6th. If you need to reapply, you should have an email in your inbox already letting you know how to do so. If you know someone who wants to apply, please give them the flyer on the back table. It's got a QR code that they can scan. And if folks are unsure how to go about the process, we've got an event on the 10th that's going to be held at the central branch of the BPL, just walking people through how to apply, what community boards do, ins and outs, things like that. The big thing that I want to shout out is the Divine Dwellings cohort that we're starting. So that's for Brooklyn Houses of Worship. They are basically invited to join a free year-long program on affordable housing development. The Fast Track cohort program is full of technical assistance provided by a grassroots membership organization. It's basically trying to empower faith organizations to maximize their buildings and properties to serve their communities. So if you know of an organization like that, you're part of one, you run one, please go to the flyer in the back. We've got an email there. If you just shoot us an email expressing interest, we'll get you signed up, and that sign up ends on January 12th. That's all I've got. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to go on to the approval of minutes. Approved. Robert?
Demetrius Blau, Lakeisha Bowers, Deborah Carter, Marion Cleaver, Charlene Davis. Yeah. Charlene, when you answer, please answer yes or no, because thank you. Lolita Divalova, Jennifer Dublin. Yes. Olga Ford. Yes. Natasha Franklin. Roman Geddes.
Yeah.
Taj Graham. Selena Grant. Ronald Greenberg. Barbara Garville.
Yeah.
Jeannie Hernandez.
Yes.
Thomas Hovel. Maxine Ibadov.
Yes.
Jacqueline Johnson. Yuri Krasner.
Yes.
Angela Kravchenko. Victoria Krugelet.
Yes.
Melissa Mai. Elena Mockney. Minnie Mankita.
Yes.
Mark Meredith.
Yes.
Christian Malieri. Maria Montalvo.
Yes.
Alan Newman.
Yes.
Here.
Pat O'Brien.
There we go.
Robin Patterson. Nigel Karamakadoga. Lagos Quillis. Sam Rinkowski. Jeffrey Stanoff. Fran Schwartz. Tatiana Siegel. Nicholas Bernard. Michael Silverman. Sheila Smalls. Vladislav Spector. Jennifer Thorpe Muscone.
Yes.
Andrei Tikhomarov. Vanya Vasilevsky.
Yes.
Dennis Sedaris. Joanne White.
Yes.
Annette Wesley. Svetlana Donskaya.
Chairperson's report, but before I start my chairperson's report, if you see on the agenda, it says board members must sit in the first 4 rows to be more present. There are certain people I see here that are not in the first 4 rows, and I would like them to move up to the first 4 rows. It is part of our bylaws. Thank you. Chairman's report. Good evening, everyone. We have a cake for the holidays. It's on the back table. Please help yourself. We had some productive meetings in this past month. We met with the MPA to discuss recent complaints about the West 8th Street station. There were reports of people throwing items off the platforms and onto the street below. Part of the problem with that station is that it is an autistic station with a special design. We first suggested that they put up protective netting, but City EDC. And I want to thank South Brooklyn Health Center for allowing us to use this auditorium for our meeting. Community Board 13 really appreciates. Thank you to all the organizations and elected officials who help the needy in our community year round and especially for the holidays. I'd like to wish everyone a happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and a happy and healthy New Year. Thank you.
Real quick, yes, we want to thank South Brooklyn, for the use of their auditorium and for the visit, meal, for people who came in early, they got a free meal. We should thank them for that, it was unexpected, but they said that they had some extra, so anyone who wanted to have some, feel free. Okay, so, like Jeff mentioned, a couple of things happened with for the last meeting. we did have the search from the town. It was great, people in the neighborhood got tickets, and we'll hope that they will come back again. There was, the Thanksgiving meal, at Amelia, it was well attended. They had over, I think, 500 to 1,000 meals served that day. And I don't know, Olga mentioned, community award has been postponed, to January. For people who wanted to know, we have two honorees sitting in here. One is Barbara Santonas and the other one is Michael Silverman. And also Kamali, in here, the next, as following member, will be honored in January. They haven't given us the date, so we'll find out. Also, the snow. So, people have been asking us, if you have a house or, unable to shovel the snow, we found out that you should call 311. They will connect you to the organization that will shovel the snow for you. If you're a senior, okay, only if you're a senior. Regular people, you have to shovel up, okay? As you know, we had a press conference this past, Friday. It was nice to hear, the mayor, give us his final, legacy gift, to the neighborhood. We've been fighting it for so long, and I think something like this is definitely needed. And it's finally heard what the community said. Two things, one, there's a meeting in January, 14th, the health committee's gonna have a meeting, on Wednesday. We'll start the flyer. Tomorrow, if anyone hasn't changed over to the Omni, yes, I'm coming by the end of the year. They're coming to Stillwell Avenue Customer Service Station, between 4 to 6. There'll be someone there physically teaching you how to use it. You know, if you don't know how to use it yet, or you're confused, or you don't know how to load up your card, or something like that, they will answer for you at the station, customer station, at the Stillwell terminal. Other than that, that's it. Have a good year. Yeah, I know.
Okay, our next update is gonna be given by Danny Hernandez, the second vice chair. She represents me at the Brooklyn Borough Hall meetings, and she will give an update on what went on. Spin. Oh, that's what you want to do. Okay. Yep.
Good evening, I'm kind of short. Okay, good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. So during the December Borough Hall meeting, there was a presentation about developing affordable housing under 202, led by Gregory Anderson, President and CEO of Bridge Street Development Corporation. The Bridge Street Development Corp aims to preserve all developments that fall under HUD Section 202, which provides low-income housing for seniors. Oh, thank you. They also seek to build an advocacy coalition to obtain more support for this initiative by promoting policies and also potentially building more senior housing. Here's more background information. The HUD 202 program was established by the federal government in 1959. Brooklyn has the largest number of HUD 202 properties with 83 properties compared to a total of 246 in New York City. I have provided a snapshot of the 202 properties. As you can see on the screen, many of these properties are owned by nonprofits, local community organizations, and faith-based organizations. So the 202 preservation program includes providing critical funding and support to developments facing financial, physical, and operational challenges. You know, funding has been received from the council funding through the Speaker Initiative for the current fiscal year of FY26, New York Community Trust, and the Robin Hood Foundation. Also from going to banks and other funding sources. One significant challenge is that many older buildings, particularly those over 40 years old, require repairs and are considered a risk. This program aims to address this issue by providing property assessments, funding, and financial evaluations. So at this meeting, I and several others raised concerns about the potential displacements of seniors living in these buildings where repairs are needed. The presenters clarified that their intention is not to relocate seniors during repairs. Instead, they aim to complete the necessary repairs quickly by working closely with contractors and architects. Additionally, rents will not increase as it's already set at 30% of the residents' income according to regulation and statutes. The Bridge Street Development Corporation also aims to educate and spread awareness about this program. So senior housing building owners, we have also obtained a list of all the buildings that fall under Section 202 in our district, and we will work on disseminating this information. This program is designed to help seniors stay in their homes while maintaining low-income status, allowing them to age with dignity and grace. So that would be all. Thank you so much. If anyone has questions, feel free to ask. Other than that, happy holidays, happy new year. Stay warm, safe, and healthy.
Correspondence, move items.
Good evening. Good evening. Brighton Beach going out the ones at the Toy for Wake on Sunday, December 21st, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Photos with Santa to the 4, and it's gonna be held on 2008, Surf Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. So price running laps. Adults must be accompanied by a child. Merry Christmas, and happy holidays, and happy year to them.
Kids will be grandkids.
Grandkids are buying it, so it's a child.
The pictures.
We can say. Yes. In person.
Okay. We'll move on to committee reports. And just a reminder, anybody in the community board or the residents can see all the committees with the link that's on the agenda here, just click. Okay, the first report is going to be done by the Joint Environmental and Sanitation. Bob Brennan.
So we had a spicingly interesting sanitation and environment and joint economic development meeting on December 2nd. Basically, we had what's her name, Marissa, as a public relations from sanitation, discussing the new commercial waste zone. This is a new way they're going to collect, essentially forced businesses to take one of the 3 approved in each areas to do their collection. There were a lot of details she did not yet have. She's answered some of those questions, but basically you'll have until the end of February a business to sign up for an approved vendor in your area, or you'll get assigned a vendor at the worst possible price, at the worst possible service. That's their quote. So there was no yet any phone number to deal with it. There was no other information on it. This is all from a council vote in 2019. So we would have had the opportunity to complain about this whole thing 6 years ago, but that opportunity is gone. And some did, but there is nothing at this point. I'm sure there will be lawsuits over this, and lots of businesses didn't even exist at the time. But I look and see they did get back to Eddie with some of the answers to the questions that were raised, and just mentioned the 2019, they had an RFP process for each of the potential vendors to pick up the commercial waste. And there were three corridors in each area, including this one. One of them, like on my block, I see action carding. So it may mean no change for many places. It may mean a significant change. And it was asked, so if you just 6 months ago signed a 2-year contract at a fixed price, tough. So that may also lead to interesting lawsuits, but I digress. Too bad is basically her answer, but she's only speaking for herself, so I think you're basically, as a business, you're forced to go along with this. And they do get the Carters in each area have a 10-year lock, according to her, on the system, and the number to call about complaints is, we don't know. She doesn't know yet, because it seems the details haven't been worked out, and they're just starting now to inform. And of course, we are the first one in that process. So that's all that was in the meeting. I mean, there were clearly not a lot of answers on this, but, and there still are questions, but there's nothing, we don't have any other information. And the business folks among us are, I would imagine, understandably either happy and they've already done it, or pissed. So, pardon the expression, but yeah, you do have till the end of February, I believe. Now, okay, I don't have to, I'm regular garbage, so the city picks mine up. But supposedly they're going to every business and will enforce showing up. And the one doctor's office 2 houses away, who just puts it in his trunk and takes it to his house in Staten Island, I mean, you still get a visit from sanitation. And there'll be a new sticker on a green label with what your, instead of the little white one with the holes punched in it, on their window, or they'll sign them up. I don't know exactly. Any questions that I may know or the answers here?
Knocks on their door and says, let me see what you're saying. Because there are several businesses in the amusement district that just take their garbage and put it out to the curb with the baskets on it. Mess it up for everybody else, so.
Right.
That's good.
That if they're actually enforcing it, that'd be wonderful. If it's just showing up the one time, did you sign a contract? Yeah, that'd be wonderful if that actually happens. Yes, but the 200 to 300 complaints about Brighton 7th and Brighton Beach Avenue, including video of stores that, I'm sitting there, Ron. Ron, I'm sitting there, please. Thank you. Sorry, I apologize. Anyway, starting in. Any other questions or comments, Andre? Lawsuit, okay, that may very well come. Elena?
Have special meeting with Department of Sanitation. I hopefully get more answers, even though I know him. So I don't report next meeting, or I send something to community board. What is going on?
Okay. All right. Do you have your, Abraham, did you have your hand raised? Okay, that's it.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Lost of many minutes. Oh, $1 billion for if I were give we all the credit.
It was an interesting meeting, everybody. Thank you. Welcome. Good evening. I'm Dennis, I'm Parks Committee Chair. Jennifer and I sat down with the committee. We saw a presentation given by the Parks Department. Commissioner Marty Marr of Brooklyn did a wonderful presentation along with his staff, his design team. Again, I'd like to mention that it's very important that this presentation was only about the announcement of the funds and that they're gonna start working on an RFP for the design and the construction right after the new year. It's $1 billion with a B, yes. And to echo Jeff Sanoff's question about the new administration coming in, I asked the question to the commissioner about, hey, what if the new administration needs $500 million for something else? Can they grab our funds? And Jeff said, no. The money, not Jeff, Commissioner Marr said, no. And Jeff said, you try to get it from CB13, you're not gonna win. So yeah, Marty Marr also said that he cashed the check already. It's some $100 bills under his desk in a can, so it's not going anywhere. He was very happy, and I got to commend him. He's been an advocate for 4 decades for Coney Island. I love him. He's a great asset to all of Brooklyn, and he's a huge asset to Coney Island because his heart is here. We all know that. For all of you that know Marty, you know that this is where he started, and his heart remains here. So it was a really cool presentation. We saw some really nice pictures. Again, we don't know if it's going to be wood, concrete, or hybrid version, or RPL. We don't know yet. We will tell you that we're going to fight for what we want. And Jeff echoed that at the meeting too, that we should have a lot of community input and a seat at the table during this whole process. So we're keeping our fingers crossed, and we're going to stay on top of it, keep our hands in the fire and our ears to the track to make sure that that happens. Because we all know what we want and love is a beautiful, modern, state-of-the-art, strong boardwalk that people can stop tripping on and hurting themselves. Okay? Jennifer, do you have anything to add, or? Okay. Yeah, don't get too excited. It's probably a 5 or 6 year long plan. You know, we all want it done tomorrow, me especially. Yesterday. Tomorrow would be acceptable if we can do it tomorrow. But yeah, we needed it done yesterday. I myself, along with my son, have given several first aids to people that have gotten hurt on the boardwalk that have been to the park bleeding. So I see it firsthand. It definitely needs work. And so I'm grateful that the outgoing mayor Adams for the ribbon cutting eventually when that happens. And maybe we can name a couple of boards after. Who knows? I think, yeah.
Yeah, Lucy.
Go ahead, Lucy, if I can answer it. Yes. Yes, there's 45 million committed to the Abe Stark skating rink. That's for renovation, I believe. So we'll get a few new bathrooms, who knows? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Jeff, can you answer that? Because they mentioned.
Phases. You're not closing off the whole boardwalk.
Yes.
So the summer, nobody can go on the beach. But that's gonna be, that's the answer. They're gonna have phases. But we don't know which. Go, and they're gonna start off with the A star. Meeting with EDC is that $1 billion is for the entire boardwalk from West 37th all the way up to 15th Street. The
Right, 15.
Right, 15. Okay. The A Star is a separate project that's gonna have like over $40 million there. And then you have the parcel A, which is a different, you know. Yes, it has nothing to do with parcel A.
Nothing to do with
It has
it.
nothing to do with parcel A with building.
Even though there'll be separate RFPs for everything, I'm sure.
Yes.
And the boardwalk will be done, construction and demolition will be done in phases, as Jeff mentioned.
To the New York City Commissioner of Laws. I think in July, maybe, asking for an increase of at least 5%. The budget to come to Rome on their projects. And so maybe that has something to do with it, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, okay, it just said who's Jeff and who's Eddie. That's it. Okay,
Fearless leaders.
yeah, okay, thank you very much, Dennis.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, everybody. Spring is around the corner.
I'm changing the agenda a little bit here before the licensing committee. Is there any old business? Any new business?
Okay, before you go, greeting Captain, today, there was a folk drive, thank you very much, Malaga, for hosting it for ABDA, doing a folk drive. We're also gonna get in July, we haven't bid, it's been officially approved by the city council. January 1st, I hope some of you guys here will be at the Bonaire Punch. It's about 11 o'clock to 1, and they can dip into the ocean.
Thanks, Eddie. Good work there. Angela? Yeah. Okay.
Good, yeah.
Come on.
Hi, y'all. Good evening. Happy holidays. So, as some of you know, I've been working on a weekly RuPaul's Drag Race viewing party in Coney Island for the last 2 years. It's become kind of a center of community and nightlife in Coney Island during the winter months. We were able to build a robust community and have folks come over from all over New York City. So unfortunately, our host, Coney Island USA, will not be hosting us this upcoming season for the third year in a row. And we are looking for alternative venue because this event has become a very important community event. It provides cultural, community, and economic lifeline during winter months when there's nothing else happening in Coney Island. Pretty much, it introduced a lot of new audiences to Coney Island. We had people come from Westchester and Harlem because we are the only all ages intergenerational free viewing party. What that means is that there is a TV show called RuPaul's Drag Race. It's an Emmy Award winning competition. RuPaul became the most Emmy Award winning Black person in history. And these free events bring people together to come watch queer art on TV, and then we have live performers. So this event has also become a lifeline for a lot of local artists, singers, performers to come and have a stage and show their art. Again during winter months, and we are very grateful to Coney Island USA. They've been very welcoming to us, but they're having their own economic issues, and we respect that. But we want to continue having and building that legacy in Coney Island. We want to continue providing community to not only people in Coney Island during winter months that want to come out on a Friday night, hang out with people, watch some drag, have fun, listen to their favorite songs, but also to people all around New York City to have access to Coney Island and free art and all access, because a lot of these viewing parties around New York City are 21 plus, so they kind of become gate kept from younger people, and they also are inaccessible to a lot of older folks. So I don't take no for an answer. So I'm going to be looking for an alternative venue because I want to keep it in Coney Island. We don't want to take it to Sheepshead Bay or Brighton or Midwood or anywhere else. We want to keep it in Coney Island because this is the cultural capital of Brooklyn, and it's been the cultural Brooklyn before Brooklyn got gentrified. So if anybody has any ideas or can connect me to somebody who would be interested in this, it is economically viable. I have a whole marketing plan. We have the flyers ready. We have the community support. We have a very robust and loyal audience of people who come from all over the city in winter months, which very hard to convince people to come to Coney Island in January and February. So I just wanted to put that out there. This is, I really appreciate this community, and yeah, happy holidays to everybody. Thank you. And also Marissa asked me, Tony USA is having a toy drive, and photos with Santa. When is it again, Marissa? It's this Sunday, so yes, wanted to do that to Tony USA. Thank you.
You wanna take this outside?
I'm bringing Stacy. You hold like 20, 30 people, a bar, restaurant, cafe, anything.
Then it'd be a bar that's under 21.
So Great Bar, which has been hosting us, is a bar, but because they're also a museum and a theater, and because they don't sell hard liquor, they've allowed people who are under 21 to come. We kind of want to keep it like that, because again, it's literally, there's like 100 viewing parties happening in New York City, because New York is the mecca of drag. But we were literally the only one, all ages, and we kind of want to keep it accessible like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, been going to, good morning.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Angela Kravchenko. We want to say thank you to all our community volunteers for staying involved, for staying aware, staying on top of the things. Even when we disagree, we come from the same good place. We're very passionate about our community. And since it's our last meeting, I want to tell everyone that Coney Island is experiencing a residential boom. Our population is projected to grow at least by 30%. So let's think about it. Nobody cancels storms yet. We're still in the flood zone. 5 years ago, New York City was reclassified from temperate zone to humid subtropical. It's a recognition that we live in the area where infrastructure is not designed for. So we have a lot of questions to answer in the new year, but I stopped asking why. Why we're building high rises on a flood zone? I'm asking how. How are we gonna build new school? How are we gonna improve our infrastructure? How are we gonna build more buses when we were offered to cut down? So we have a lot to work. Oh, and how are we gonna evacuate all the people? And where would they go? So let's work on it with your help. I hope we can find a solution. Thank you.
Okay, now we'll move into the licensing committee. This will be the last thing that we're going. I know we're a little early. I see everybody's disappointed. Okay, I see everybody frowning up there. But before you leave, there's a cake out in the back, and I want to thank who cut it up. Victoria? Yeah, cut it. Okay, you did a beautiful job on it. Okay, so we can all have a little cake and some water in the seat. Thank you. Yes.
Good evening, everybody. I'm gonna make me chair of my committee. My partner in crime, what is right here. First and foremost, I believe this community work is we need. Because there are not so many places, not so many so diverse community work where we have people not just address and say happy holiday. There is something for everyone. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Christmas, happy Orthodox Christmas, and happy New Year. Okay? So I believe we are very, very lucky to be together, to know each other, to work with each other, even though we disagree from time to time. And screaming sometimes it helps it. So, so before we start voting to legalize this, I wish everybody great holiday season to you and your families, whatever you celebrate. And I really, really appreciate members of our committee. We always have quorum. It's the best committee. So everyone is welcome to come. And then, thank you very much, and all that will tell you what people think.
Good evening, everyone. We have two new liquor license applications. The first one is for DBH Group and Concession Zones, the Coney Island Sand Bar, located at 1904 Third Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 114. And the other one is, really cool, like subdivision as well for the concessions LLC and MCU Farm. And it's located at the same address, 1904, Third Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. The committee, voted, unanimously for, to approve these two applications. There were no, opposed votes, no abstentions, or recusals.
That's not new establishment, I would like to add, that the same, what we have in MCU Park. I would call it change of ownership, but we don't wanna go into details. Yes,
What, too much?
because that's two locations.
Say that.
Yes, it's sandbar, it's downstairs, and whatever they use in the alleyway. If you have two stations, or you have two bars, or three bars, you should have, yeah, you should have, the same number as well.
Was it like that before?
Yes, yes. Oh. We had issues years ago with some establishments who were fine for adding a new bar or even moving a bar without applying for it.
Roll call.
Thank you very much. We're doing them both.
Yes.
Yeah, but, okay.
Yes. Gang them up.
Motion to approve the election.
Yes, the vote.
Coming out of committees, I need a second.
Yeah.
The final vote.
Don't forget to pay.
Very important.
Second.
Two separate motions, and have to be two separate votes.
No, it doesn't. It could be a single motion together, but it shouldn't be a motion, yes. Well, I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay.
No.
Give me the motions.
I'm just saying.
I'll share. Okay. Deborah Carter. Charlene Davis. Lolita Divalova. Jennifer Dublin. Olga Ford. Natasha Franklin. Roman Giddis. Taj Graham. Ronald Greenberg.
Yes.
Barbara Garvell.
Yeah.
Amy Hernandez.
Yes.
Thomas Ophel. Maxim Ibergov. Jacqueline Johnson. Yuri Krasner.
Yes.
Angela Pavchenko. Gloria Kugler. Joanna Martin. Minnie Mankita. Mark Marnick.
Yes.
Kristen Malieri.
Yes.
Maria Montalvo.
Yes.
Alan Newman.
Yes, vote.
Pat O'Brien.
Yep, yeah.
Robin Harrison. Roger Pimacadoga. Lagos Quirin. Cameron Totsky.
Yes.
Jeffrey Stanoff.
Yes.
Fran Schwartz. Michael Silverman. Jennifer Thorpe Bascom. Yes, the vote. Andrei Tikhomarov. Tanya Vasilevsky. Dennis Vidaris. Joanne White. Yes, the vote. Annette Webb. Yes. Excuse me, you didn't call my name.
Alina.
Sorry. Selena Grant. Yes. Ready? Is there anybody else that I didn't call the name? There's still calendars.
Yes, this calendar, everyone take one. Take it, and or if not, take it for your friends. Take it for your friends and your neighbors. All right, happy New Year. We'll see you in 2026. Oh, 2026. Happy